Hello and welcome, it's Tholo, and today we are back with another Pokemon challenge. As a Master Firebender, we will be making an epic and yet unexpected journey through Kanto, where we don't expect to find many fire Pokemon, but we will be starting with one at least. As always, in a challenge run, there are rules, and they're simple yet effective. Only fire Pokemon can be used to fight in battle, and I won't be using any battle items either. I still need to use HMs, so I'll be making friends along the way to help me with that. As always, please like and subscribe if you enjoy the content, it really makes a difference, and if you don't, leave a dislike, it's completely up to you. And with that, let us begin. We name ourselves Iroh and our rival Ozai to conclude an epic battle we've all waited for. I pick up Charmander and realise I've got a female, so name it Dee before fighting Ozai and quickly dispatching his squirrel. After I head out as Oak's errand boy, I collect the Pokedex and some Pokeballs. We train up for a bit and I fight Ozai again. This time he has 2 Pokemon, but Dee eliminates them easily. Just before Brock, Dee evolves into Charmeleon, and we've learnt Metal Claw, which quickly dispatches his Rock-type Pokemon, and we collect the first badge. I pick up the Helix fossil because it's the best one, even if I can't use it, and head out to the Hardy Boys who are arguing about fighting techniques. I quickly graduate as their disciple and head out to fight Ozai once again. Charmeleon is an absolute beast because Charmander is the best starter. Debate. His weak team gets wiped out by Dee and we move on to help a friend in need who's got mixed up in some risque business. I win a trip of a lifetime and head off to deal with Misty. Her Pokemon gets stomped by Dee, and I mean that literally, and we get our second badge. I convince a burglar to hand over the goods, and meet a man who wanted to make Pokeporn. Ozai fancies another pop at me, so I oblige, and in true fashion, I kick his ass again. We walk in on the captain, but he decides to continue anyway. I catch an Oddish and name it Emo, then proceed to learn it cut, but stopped at giving it my copy of the Black Parade album. We fight LT Surge, and although it was on a tightrope, we came out okay and learnt Flamethrower. With only one Pokemon, we had to run through Rock Tunnel blind. That hurt. Dee evolved into Charizard, and we decided that kicking was better than punching, so I needed to head back and tell the Hardy Boys the good news. I finally saw the light at the end of the tunnel, and went straight to catch a Growlithe. I named her Puppies, no explanation needed. Then I got an Eevee and named him Best, because I do love a Flareon. I head straight to Celadon and give them both a Firestone from the Superstore, and then proceed to fight Erica. No prizes for guessing the outcome. I come across a guard who takes my tea off me and chugs it in one. Okay mate. Time to battle Ozai again. I decide to use Puppies and titty smack his entire team. I meet a crime boss. He's heard of my exploits and wants to witness my greatness, so I use Best and Puppies to remove his Team Rocket. I come across an old man who didn't think much to Dee as a nickname, and made me change it to Subscribe. You heard the man. I got called a pedestrian, and I was told I was a lesser man who could not travel on this route, so I went all the way back to get a bike, and proceeded to ride around in his face to show him I could afford one. Job's worth. I fought Koga. I've left Subscribe to the side for a bit because she was extremely overleveled and focused on Puppies and Best. Koga didn't put up too much of a fight, but I had to finish with Subscribe. I got a massage at Silphco. I tipped her for extras. She called a boss who turned out to be Giovanni. We smoked him and bailed out of there quickly to collect the 6th gym badge. I jumped on the first portal and was instantly whisked to Sabrina. Magical. We fought, but her team was really no match for me. Best clearing everything except Alakazam, who was finished by Puppies. Next was Blaine for the 7th badge, and I fought fire with fire. Whoever said you can't was wrong, because I did, and I won. I then caught a Ponyta, and I named it National, and I made my way through some challenging tasks to catch a Moltres, and named him Big Bird, finishing off our team. Let's witness this moment in all its glory. What a beautiful bird. Time for Gym Badge 8. It's now time to Subscribe. She comes out and flamethrowers through his entire team. With Big Bird for backup, this hot-headed bunch have got all 8 badges sewed up. Time for the Elite Four. I've had to do a lot of grinding because I couldn't get past Lapras and Slowbro with my team, but eventually, with enough firepower behind us, we managed to break through, and Lorelei goes down and we take the big V. We heal up after a tough fight and head into the next round. Bruno gets dispatched easily. As with all runs, he's just like Brock, unfortunately, a scrub trainer. Nonetheless, I take a small coffee break before continuing. Next is the Professor's Crazy XGF. Subscribe comes out and flamethrowers her team. Surprisingly, Ghosts can die again. Now it's time for the real meat and veggies, Lance and his Beastie Boys. After the fight with Agatha, there's not much to do except use 2 full restores, clear off the sleep from Big Bird, and then fight Lance. We start off with Subscribe, who uses Flamethrower against Gyarados twice, and then Slash to finish it off. Aerodactyl comes out next, who's our biggest threat on Lance's team. We swap to Puppies to get the Intimidate off, and then we continue to Bite to see if we can weaken him. He kills off Puppies, so we swap to Big Bird, who clears off with a Steel Wing. Dragonair is about to come out, so we set up for a sunny day, and then head over to Big Bird and use Flamethrower. We then swap to Subscribe, who then continues to Flamethrower the team and levels to 70. Dragonite comes out, and we run out of Flamethrower, so we use Slash to finish him off. Then we've cleared Lance off, so now we just revive the team up and get ready for the final fight. It's Ozai, and the battle is about to conclude. Let's see what happens. He sends out Pidgeot, and we set up a sunny day. An Overheat just shies, and we swap out to Subscribe to take on Rhydon. We use Earthquake and it does almost full damage. We do a second and it kills. He swaps to Blastoise, so we set up a Toxic to finish him. Blastoise is the biggest opponent we'll face, so we use everything we can to avoid as much damage as possible while the Toxic ticks over. We use Fly on Big Bird, and finally the Toxic comes in for the kill. He sends out Pidgeot again and Big Bird Flamethrowers for the win. Alakazam's here now, so we use Bite. It's super effective, and we just shot out, but we use Extreme Speed twice and get the kill. Executor comes out and we get Fire Blast off for the one hit. Now it's Arcanine versus Arcanine. We use Extreme Speed, and he dies. We use Big Bird now, and we use Fly to dodge his attacks. We've managed to get the kill, just by living on 12 HP. So as expected, yes, you can clear Pokemon FireRed with just fires only. I really appreciate if you made it this far. And if you have, and you liked it, leave a thumbs up. If you didn't, leave a thumbs down. If you really care to, press that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate that, as we're not at the 1,000 subscribers yet, so we don't actually make any money for doing this. Just do it out of the pleasure. So if you did enjoy it, let me know in the comment section below. And until next time, see you later.